Hello, wonderful people of the internet. Today, I decided that I was going to attempt a what I wore in May sort of thing for nail polish. I did not record all of my manicures, but I think I have enough photos of those manicures to figure out what exactly I wore, maybe. So just, come on this journey with me. We can go on it together. And we'll try this out. And if it is a hit and, worth producing behind the scenes, then I'm happy to do it every month. All right, I'm going to use my phone here to jog my memory because we all know that, what is it? The days are short, but the years are long, or something like that. Okay, May 1st. It looks like I have some sort of a multi-chrome going on here. I want to say that that was a polish pickup purchase. Yeah, it definitely was. So we started off the month strong on May 1st with this Great Lakes lacquer called like the Wind. It was not a last minute purchase, but it was a unplanned, I guess. It's generally how polish pickup goes for me. But I added it to my cart. I know that I like Great Lakes lacquers, metallic-y kind of finishes, and that's exactly what this is, except it has multi-chrome, so it makes it even better. I must have gotten my polish pickup order pretty early on in the month. I also used Broken Petals by Colores de Carol over Night Owl lacquer, Glowing Going Gone, or Glowing Glowing Gone, one of the two. And that combination was beautiful. I think it was a really good way to use like the undie with a topper sort of combination instead of just doing Broken Petals as a full manicure, which was, it's on my list. So with this manicure, I had a really bad break on my index finger and had to go down to basically nubs. So that was fun. But I did have a lot of fun playing with the Apipilla, a floral stamping plate that I got in the polish pickup again. I had a lot of fun with making manicures with flowers and like playing with the accent colors and stuff with that. So I know I used the Glowing Glowing Gone, but I also used Super Freak for the colors of the flower, and I thought that that was really fun. And then I used the Texturelicious, I think, or Textures 2 stamping plate from Lantern and Wren, and that was a really fun just texture background for this manicure, I thought. Yeah, that was a really good one, and actually, maybe I didn't take pictures of it, but I do remember I went from that flower manicure to like another flower manicure with like a Crelly, and that was really fun too. I got some jelly tip extensions to play with this month. I played with a Born Pretty red magnetic, and it works really nice. Like the gel magnet type of polish is just so much better than regular lacquer, and I wish that gel wasn't such a pain in the ass to remove, but it was a sacrifice that I was willing to make because it was just so beautiful. That manicure didn't last long though, so I was traveling very soon thereafter and just decided to remove it. I went to New Orleans this past month, and I wore King Cake Crush by Painted Polish, and my pointer finger, or my index finger, was Key Party from Loud Lacquer, which is now done. And my pinky is a quite old Pinnacle Polish, which I think actually might even be labeled as a Dizzy Lizzy in my collection. Oh, it was, I don't know how to say this, Vicia is probably right. By Pinnacle Polish, formerly known as Dizzy Lizzy lacquer, and that was the purple, and it looked so nice in the sun, and I think it went really well with the King Cake Crush, that combination. I stamped some more textures from that same texture plate that I got from Polish Pickup, and that was that manicure. I was rocking some really short nubs for a little while there. It worked well though for being out of town. I almost prefer short nails, but I don't actively try to shorten my nails before going anywhere. But yeah, that was a really fun manicure. So I came home and This is where I did another one of those like floral manicures. I wanted to use some of the new to me loud lacquer colors. I used Lawn Flamingo and Leia, and I thought that they were both really nice. Leia reminds me a lot of Mod About You by OPI, which I have a long-standing love for, but I think my bottle might have dried up or gotten like really separated and gross, so I think either I threw it out or it's somewhere in like the back of my collection, needing desperately some thinner. So it was nice to find like an alternative, and I really like the loud lacquer brushes, so that made application really easy. I played around with that floral stamp, and I really like those fun, like springy with flowers and fun colors, sort of. I was going for that a lot this month, apparently. After being out and about at a work training, I stopped into Marshall's, as you do, and I found a couple of Orleys, passion fruit, purple crush, lion's ear, and Point Blanche came home with me. And then I wound up doing a really fun, like, smush marble kind of design. That was one that I did like on the mat, and then I did like a decal sort of thing, so I put it on my nail afterwards. But super fun, highly recommend it if you have a nice color story that you want to try, a little more abstract kind of vibe. Loved that. It was really very summery. Actually, with that one, I was on a video call with my mom, and she like stopped me and she's like, "Wait, what's on your nails?" And I had to explain to her like how I did it. And well, I didn't have to, but I did. And she was like, "Next time I see you, we need to do that because that is so cool." It's like, okay. It's weirdly easy, so I don't mind. Sure, Mom, I'll do that. The next manicure that I have in my camera roll is the AI chooses my manicure Skittle manicure video thing that I did and what came of that. That was fun. If you didn't watch that, I'll put a video thing somewhere so that you can, because it was an adventure. But overall, it wasn't so bad. But it was a journey to get there. Next manicure I have, it's an Après Gel-X manicure, so I wound up getting some of those, but in the tinted, like the color version, so I got like a milky white, rounded, short style, and I wound up trying that out. I also got the Novice Extend Gel, so I wanted to try that out, and I did, and I learned many things. This manicure didn't last long because there were many air pockets that would have not worked very well long term, but it was really fun to play around with that. And then I did some like mermaid chrome over it, and it was beautiful. I shortened these nails very shortly after applying them, but I wore them for like a day or two. I have some bare nail photos in my camera roll just as almost like a PSA. I think there's a huge misconception with nail enhancements and them ruining your nail. I'm not saying that that is not true, because it really depends. Be gentle with your nails when applying them, and always remove them properly. Don't pull them off or shimmy them off. I've seen people shimmy them off with like dental floss pick things. Don't do that. That's like removing the top layer of your nail, so please. Anyway, I will get off my soapbox. But I saw that in my camera roll and thought I would address it. Wow, and we are at the end of the month. I wanted to use some of my untried nail polishes, and I did have some Pinnacle Polish nail polishes that I think I had picked up with a lot of other things, and then I got distracted, but these colors are beautiful, and I'm still wearing them. They have lasted, let's see, I painted them, actually it's been a week. We went to visit family last weekend, and I painted them before I left, so last Friday I painted them, and they are still looking really good, despite the fact that I have been DIYing our spare bath. So I've been painting, scrubbing at things, removing things with acetone, so these nails have kind of like been through the ringer, and they still look pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I think that's pretty impressive for just a plain regular old lacquer with top coat. I'm wearing Breath and Aura. Aura is a beautiful, if you're into teals, Liz does teals like so good. Really, she does a lot of colors very well, but greens, teals, that family of colors, I have so many of hers in that color family that are my absolute favorites. So, shameless plug, if you're into indie polish, Pinnacle Polish makes amazing stuff. I hope you enjoy this video of all the nail polishes that I wore in the month of May. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you'd like to see on a recurring basis, if you want to see, you know, monthly polish favorites. Would favorites be a good way? Instead of just like what I wore, what my favorites are. I don't know. That's kind of hard though, because I don't like to choose favorites. I love all of my children equally, okay? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like or follow, or no, it's called subscribe on YouTube. Yeah, trying to get in the habit of that again, because it's clearly been a while since I've been recording videos for YouTube on a normal basis. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a fun time while you were here, and I'll see you in the next one.